Hi, it's Dee from Futures Past, and I'm going to show you another antique Victorian CDV photo album live reveal. So I just got this, and you're going to see it as I open it and with me for the first time. So I started to undo the bubble wrap, but I didn't actually take it out yet. And let's see what we have here. So here we go. So like in a previous video, I showed you how you can tell a photo album is really old. And once again, we have a circa 1860s, 1870s leather-bound Gothic style album. And generally, the earlier ones, like from the 1860s, 1870s, were small like this. And as time went on, the albums got larger. And so here we go. Oh wow, that's cool. It's artwork. So somebody drew this, presented to Mrs. or Miss Sophia something, can't read it, at Christmas time. I'm going to try to figure out what that name is. So the first photo looks like it's a tintype, has a name, Herbert J. Wilson, and it shows a little boy in a dress, and yes, little boys did wear dresses back then, and he's seated on a chair. And the second photo shows a family, a mother and father with their child, and you can clearly see this is an 1860s photo, which is pretty darn cool. And as you can see, the gentleman on the left is holding a book, and when you see this, it generally means like one of a few things. It means that they were educated, or generally reverends or church people or church officials would hold a Bible. Actually, oh, here we go, wait. It says Reverend something. So this guy was a reverend. This is Reverend Mullington. Mullington. So it looks like this was this family's reverends, or maybe a family member or family members that were reverends. And this is DeWitt Hastings. And you can see this is a very old photo. Nancy something Terry. Wilson Terry. Very cool. We got Grant Terry. I'm going to do some Googling. I'll find out who these people are. This is Dan and Carl Terry. Very cool. This one's Alfred Hastings. They sound like very like old English names, like early American type of names. Wow, that's a really cool one. Look at that bow tie. Here's another 1860s photo. And the freaky thing about old photos is when people had blue eyes or light eyes, the colors made their eyes look a little freaky because the camera didn't pick up the pupil color, you know, the iris color. So I think that's like pretty cool. This is Jane Wilson. You hear a noise in the background. It's my kitty cat. And here's another cool photo of a Civil War era lady. This is Frank Wilson. And he's wearing like a naval type of outfit. You can see like the navel braiding. Very cool. And we got Fred C. Hastings, son of Alfred. This one is, can't make the first name out, Walter Hutchins, and there's a question mark, even they didn't know. And this is a tintype of some sort. More tintypes. This says Lorda Parks, and it says friends. So that's another thing. In these photo albums, these were visiting cards, and whenever someone would visit their friend, they would hand over a photo to be placed into the album. Now this one says Grandma Dudley, Hannah Parsons or Parsons Dudley. And you could tell this is a very old photo. Another old photo, probably 1860s. This is Joseph Hastings. So this looks like predominantly the Hastings family. This is Grandma something. Now, I don't know what that means when it says no issue. I see that a lot in these old photos. And so she's wearing big hoop skirt. Really cool older photo. Let's see. And we got here Mrs. Isaac Hastings, Mercy something. That's probably her previous unmarried last name before she was married. And that is a very, very cool dress. Wow, this is an old, old photo. Definitely 1860s. Look at that chair. It's like very gothic, very Victorian. That's a cool outfit that little boy's wearing. This must have been this gentleman's wife right here on this little tintype. And it's Thomas March. And her name, I guess, was Lotta. And then we have Lottie March. And, of course, my husband's in the background chatting, having a telephone conversation with somebody. Excuse that. Then we got June Remy Wilson. And over here we have Dr. Emery Hastings. So this was a doctor. Very old photo. And then we have May Blanchard and Leo Hastings. A tintype, actually. And the cheeks were tinted. Here comes my dog with his belled collar. Figures every time I do a video. Everybody has to come. They love me. Everybody here loves me. They just want to be near me. Now my husband's doing laundry. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm so done. Herbert J. Wilson and Frank Herbert Hastings, son of Harvey and Lucy, died age 15. Oh my goodness. So this kid probably died not long after this photo was taken. That is just god-awful. This is H.J. Wilson and Sylvia. And this is Casey Wilson. And we're getting towards the end of the book. As you can see, the binding is coming loose. I can possibly try to fix that. This is Fanny Hastings Fowler. I can't really read it. Daughter of maybe Henry H. or something, or Jerry. I have to take a look at it later with a magnifying glass. Eva Dudley Beecher, Reverend Hilton Dudley. So I guess this gentleman ended up becoming a reverend later on in life. There's another old photo. Oh wow, this is Grant. So they have a CDV lithographic card of Grant. So this was I think Grant was the Union. Yeah, Union. Oh, oh wow, he's a Civil War soldier, a Union soldier. So we got a Yankee soldier. Look at that cool beard he has. Wow, I'm going to slide the cards out later and check out and see who these people might be. We got a tintype here of a baby with rosy cheeks. Another tintype. Bear with me. And last but not least, we have another photo. And that's all. So what I'm going to try to do is slide some of these photos out. They're very hard to get out of these albums. It's a little bit of a pain to try to undo them because this little paper sleeve ends up tearing sometimes when you try to slide these pictures down. But on the back, I'm going to see if they have tax stamps, which denote generally the Civil War. Or I'm going to see if I can get more info on these people. But once again, I thank you for watching. And as I get more of these albums, because I collect them, I'll post more videos. And I may do a part 2 on this and slide some of the photos out. So thanks for watching.